Greetings, dear people of God at Trinity. Thank you for joining me for this week's reflection. I've had to come inside for my time with you because I couldn't find a place that wasn't just too noisy. There's construction on every side of us. So here we are. Years ago, there was a trend that I loved, which was to buy antique vintage letters of all sorts of shapes and textures and sizes and put them up on the wall to say different things. In my office at Trinity, I used to have two words, play and pray. And I want to talk about playing and praying today. I've been with my mother, my tiny 93-year-old mother, whose birthday is tomorrow, and I've been with my 3-year-old and 1-year-old granddaughters this week. And what we did in both visits with my grandchildren and with my mother was we played. And it made me realize that I haven't played enough these days in the face of such turmoil and the news today, every day is filled with bad news, with news of Afghanistan, of Haiti, of fires, of COVID. And so off I went to visit my mummy, and she is sadly, she has lost most of her short-term memory, but in each moment, she is the essence of who she is. And she has discovered the joy of bowling. And her darling caregiver has bought her two balls that kind of shine when they land on the ground. And she had a chance to visit the Montecito Country Club, where her family were members years ago, with my brother and twin. And there was a bowling alley at the club, and she decided that she wanted to try it out. And she was remarkably good. She was very proud of the fact that she was. And so she went home with all sorts of fervor and enthusiasm about what a great bowler she was. And so her caregiver went off and she bought the two bowls. And now my mother has decided that she can bowl these two balls across her kitchen and through the door that leads to her laundry area. And so we bowled together for a long time. She won, of course, but I was trying hard the whole time. And it was such a eternal moment to share with her, playing with her this bowling game. And then I went to visit my grandchildren, and their game was to remove all of the items in a cupboard that is at their level in their kitchen, and to play hide and go seek. The two of them, who sometimes jostle for attention and with each other for a toy, are so unbelievably happy and connected when they're hiding in this cupboard. They close the doors and they're very quiet, and they wait for me to discover where they are. And in those moments, there was nothing else but the search, the hide and seek. Where are Rory and Addie? I asked. And there would be little giggles that would lead me to where they were. And it was Kairos time. It was eternal and joyful and playful. My prayer for you, beloved people of Trinity, is that in these days we find times and ways to play, What would it mean for you to be more playful, to be more in the moment, in a kairos moment, to enjoy what it means to giggle? Amen.